Hallelujah, everyone listening to this video. I decided to do an interpretation on this video because all the conversation that was had today at the chairman CCC Task-Force office was basically done in Yoruba language, and a lot of our followers who don't understand Yoruba we like to know what is going on. So I'm interpreting this for the interest of those people who don't understand. You will recall about a few days ago that CRC posted this invitation card from CCC God's Power Parish, which is situated at Mogaji Abogunrin village in Oyo State of Nigeria. So, but before we posted this invitation card, we actually called on the woman, Mother Celestia Okiki Jesu, whose name was printed on the invitation card as the shepherd in charge. And we also saw the lady evangelist Ayomikun Ogo Okiki, whose name was printed as the prophetess or church prophetess. So all of those things are things that look strange to us in Celestial Church, and we have a lot of concern around it. So we made a call to the woman, and when we made a call, the woman responded that because she's the owner of the church, that was why she printed the invitation card that way. So in our conversation that we did with the woman, it was cleared that it was not an error from the printer. She deliberately put her face, her picture, her name on that invitation card. So at first we thought it was a joke, and we took our time to do investigation before we posted it online. And there was a lot of concerns, comments, and reactions from people, majority who went against this invitation card, and people are seeing it as a responsibility, a call to action for the CCC Task Force, the district evangelist, the regional head in Oyo State, and our leadership who need to do more supervision, more coordination, and more monitoring to smaller parishes in the suburb who don't understand what is going on in the church or the doctrine of the church. We know that God have blessed a lot of women in Celestial Church who have built or planted parishes, but they also need to understand the doctrine, the rules, the tenets of the church, and continue to abide by the constitutional provision of the church. So we on CRC have worked with CCC Task Force for a number of years, and we've actually been able to do a lot of exposure to some of those gaps in the church. And luckily enough, we have actually been getting a lot of response from the leadership of the church who have been able to caution and discipline some of the individuals who are falling out in some of those areas. So it's a collective responsibility. We need to do it together. When this invitation was printed, I think that the district evangelist was also informed or aware, and possibly they will have called the woman to action. But one way or the other, the invitation was flying around on social media before it was reported to CRC. So as you can see on this video, if you understand Yoruba language, you will see the video on Baba Adjovi's Facebook. We share it on CRC, but everything was done in Yoruba. So I'm trying to do analysis for those who do not understand Yoruba. So what happened in this video is that Baba Adjovi invited this woman to show up at Osogbo. That was about 3 days ago. And Baba Adjovi called on the attention of the district evangelist, who Baba Adjovi was very mad with the district evangelist to say, why did you allow such things to happen in your district? And the man explained what happened and that it was a mistake. That's just one of the major excuses that we always get in Celestial Church. When something go wrong, everybody say it's a mistake. Some people say it's the printer error and all of that. Anyway, we have done our own investigation and we confirmed that it was not a mistake. It was a deliberate attempt. However, at this point, I'm just going to report everything that happened. Whatever the woman says, that's what we're going to report. We're not going to try to, say otherwise. So the woman you're seeing on this video is Prophetess, Mother Celestial Prophetess Okiki Jesu. That's the name that she's been called. Baba Adjovi was asking her, how long has she been in Celestia, and where's she coming from? So she said she's a member. She was a member of CNS for the past 23 years ago, and that she joined Celestial Church about 10 years ago. So she converted her church to Celestial Church, departing from CNS, and that she have actually been following the rules and tenets of the church, but that what happened in this particular invitation card was an error or a mistake on the part of the printer that printed the invitation card. But one thing everybody needs to understand is that it is whatever information you give to a printer that the printer is going to give on your invitation card. And when printer give print invitation card, before printing, they are going to do a dummy, which is not like a draft. They will share with the parish. The parish need to make their review and give their final approval before an invitation card or any printing can be finalized and that copy is printed. So that's one thing that we all know. But anyway, this woman blamed the error on the part of the printer, that it was a mistake, and that because the time was short, that is the reason why she cannot print a new one. Remember, our harvest is coming up tomorrow, which is on the 28th of September 2025 at CCC Okiki Jesu, Abogunrin village in Oyo State. So, but today is Saturday, 27th of September 2025, and she's presently at Oyo State. So she was questioned about the invitation letter that has a picture, that has a name as the shepherd in charge. And her response was that she has a shepherd in charge, even when we don't know the shepherd, and the name of the shepherd was not on the invitation card, and the picture of the shepherd was not on the invitation card, but everything is just about our picture and our name. And so, anyway, I know that the shepherd might be struggling to make her understand some of those things, but some women who are in charge of their parish, or a lot of people who construct or built or planted a parish, they are always in charge. They don't really give 100% authority or autonomy to the shepherd to do their spiritual responsibility. So Baba Adjovi said that you've been called for the past 3 days. Why are you just coming today, which is Saturday, 27th of September, and your harvest is tomorrow, 28th of September? So in our response, she was like, I've been managing blood pressure issues. I was in the hospital for the past 3 days, and that she was admitted, and she came from the hospital to Osogbo, and she asked one of our daughters to bring a sultana for her so that she can be able to travel down to Osogbo. That was the reason why. That was the excuse that she gave anyway. So in her appearance, she came with somebody, and then this woman you are seeing is the legal advisor of Baba Adjovi, CCC Task-Force. She's a Celestial member as well. She's a barrister. So while that conversation was going on, Baba Adjovi consulted the legal advisor to seek a recommendation or a counsel. So the legal advisor analyzed her body language and her appearance, and that because she was very apologetic and that she's very remorseful, as a result that she recommended that she should be forgiven and that such things shouldn't happen again. So Baba Adjovi now asked the woman to apologize and say what she needs to say to the pastor. So the woman went on her knees and she apologized to the pastor, EMF for Shofar, the pastor in charge of CCC Worldwide, and apologized to all Celestial Worldwide that it was an error and that such a mistake will not happen again, that she should be forgiven. So after that apology, Baba Adjovi had to pray for her, and Baba Adjovi counseled her that next time, whatever invitation card she needed to print for the harvest, she should consult the district evangelist, let them make a superior review and investigation or recommendation before such an invitation card could be printed. And there are a lot of errors in terms of the lineup of headers and the way the leadership, the template was actually wrong. So Baba Adjovi pray for her, but at the same time counsel her not to do such again, and that she should always follow and abide by the rules and the tenets of the church. And Baba Adjovi informed her that Celestial Church is a beautiful church and is a lovely church. If she really want to continue to be a member of Celestial Church, she needs to go by the rules and tenets of the church at all time, and she needs to respect the constitution of the church and also consult with her leaders in the district, in the region, whenever she want to do things, so that everything is done in line with the way the church has been established by the pastor founder. So the woman really appreciate Baba Adjovi, thank Baba Adjovi, and appreciate him for his wise and wisdom in this consultation. And she apologized to us Celestia worldwide that such things will not happen again. So we want to use this medium to also appreciate CCC Task-Force Worldwide, the office of the chairman, for their proactive intervention in this particular case. It shows that the elders are listening to so many things that is happening online, and the elders are proactive to intervene to address such shenanigans. So what the media can do, like CRC and other media, when we have issues like this, let's continue to report to the office of the task force. Let's notify K2. They are going to be very proactive to address such things. And if all of us collectively are responding and using our approach by calling out some of the gaps that we have in the church, by speaking to it, of course, the leaders will take proactive measures, and there will be people will be cautioned, and people will have the appropriate counsel. They will get the supervision and the mentorship that they need in order to take our church back on track to the times of old. But we cannot fold our hands and keep quiet or be silent among the shenanigans going on and feel that things is going to be all right. Things will never be all right until they were called out. It was like everybody is silent, everybody is quiet, and nothing seems to be working. But anyway, our collective responsibility should continue. Wherever you see things, please take proactive measures. I know that people would have called the attention of this Mama Okiki Jesu, but because she was like, but today a lot of step has taken place, and now she will know that the things that the people, the elders in our parish, the other celestial members who are there, some of the things they will have been telling her, until she saw a public mentorship and counsel by the office of the task force. Now she knows better. And I'm very sure by next year, we will continue to monitor this parish. CRC will be there. By next year, we'll also try to monitor and see what's going on. If there are any other issues, we'll call the attention of the church leadership. Thank you.